Welcome to another Still Speaks video, and we're finally back with the fast cast for Ixin's tournament, round 2 of the Swiss tournament that happened in January. Did I say January? January 2025. And it was a long one and a good one. So sit tight, we're going to fast cast these and get on with it. But I want to remind you that the Supreme Commander 2 15-year anniversary tournament is happening on March 29th, 2025. So click link down below and join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server now to be in the know. There are 24 players signed up as the time of recording. So you got to get involved. You got to hit up that challenge and get involved if you want to play right now. Or if you want to watch, join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord. Yeah, the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server, and subscribe to Titan RT and follow Ixin. And you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. And anyhow, we got the Eco Viewer made by Alpha Hex. I saw the new one. He's showing me some of the prototypes, what he's working with, and they look amazing. I can't wait. So let's get on with it. Sorry to talk your ear off. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. So the map is Open Palms. It's a fan and pro favorite, of course. So we're going to introduce the players. I'm going to hit that fast button and we're going to get on with it. So we got, well, that's not the first guy. We got the Rubinator. He's going to Rubinate ya. The Rubinator is spawning in as the blue Cybernate. You drop down a triple land factory opener and ecoing all the things. Pretty good opener there. And then we got Wakanda spawning in as the yellow UEFACU, dropping down in Air Factory first and ecoing all the things. Probably be good. It probably would be a good idea to help out the first aircraft so you could see what your opponent is doing rather than building mass. I mean, it's good to build mass, but you gotta, if you want to get a scout out, you have to have it out ASAP. Otherwise, your opponent's going to do this. They're going to amass a bunch of units and you're going to have a problem. So I like what Wakanda's doing here. He is putting the hurt on units. He should have finished this one off right here because it was actually damaged a little bit. There you go. And this is exactly how you respond to a person attacking you with air. You get adapters and you push up slowly with your ACU and you put the hurt on them. But it looks like Wakanda tech switched. Uh-oh! And it looks like Rubinator got Rubinated. Wakanda, what's up with that mass? You are floating, bucko. Anyhow, well played there, Wakanda. We're going to move on to the next player. I guess that's not how you deal with air players. You don't walk into the trap. You're supposed to... That's 8 minutes in, so never mind. You probably should have done that around minute 2 or 3. As soon as you see planes, you start AA creeping. That's kind of how you deal with that. But, you know, 8 minutes in, yeah, your opponent's going to have other things other than air, and you're going to walk into a big problem just like the Rubinator did. So anyhow, guys, we'll be back. Wait, both players detonated. Both players detonated, so that means this is actually a rematch unless one control K'd after whatever. It's not my tournament. If both players detonate, it's a rematch, usually how that goes. So why is it got to be the first video on this, the first replay of this video? Come on, guys. So anyhow, we'll be back. We'll see what happens. Welcome back, and I want to remind everybody, if you are playing a tournament, please do not control K your ACU after the match, after you defeated your opponent, because to me, I would make you recast it, because the rules say if both ACUs detonate, it is a rematch. So please, if I am commentating, because sometimes I do commentate some of the tournaments, if I see that, I will make sure you rematch. I will make a stink. Sorry, guys. But please do not do that in tournaments, because I hate that. Because to me, the rules are what they say, right? So please respect them. So anyhow, the map is Venus Forge. Let's get on with it. You know, I'm just going to start speeding it up. And we're back with the Rubinator, spawning in as the blue Cybern ACU, dropping down a triple land factory opener. Let's see how that works out for him. And then we got Wakanda spawning in as the yellow UEF ACU, doing a similar build to what he just did. So he is scouting, and he sees all the things. I don't know why he went with fighters, because he's against Cybern, but, you know, you never know. They might switch it up on you, because this is an air map, so yeah, that's true. Lots of people go first air here. First air, yeah. So adapter's a good choice. Gotta take it a little bit slower. I like Rubinator taking it slower than last time. Rubinator has taken his expansion. I love it. And so has Wakanda. Very, very good. Rubinator needs to use that mass. Good. Okay, an attack. Gotta get some Brackman in that army. We got P-shields. Like, bots aren't gonna break through those P-shields easily. Yeah, there the Brackman are. Needed those Cobras, and it's too late. Too little, too late. I think the Rubinator is not Rubinated. Where's Structure Detonate? Oh, he went for an assassination attempt. Pretty good. Yeah. Running his ACU up, and come on, there you go. Boom! Down he goes. And again, he control K's. Dude. Wakanda. These two matches are illegitimate. I would not have awarded you points for them if I saw them. That is just the way I see it. I'm not trying to be mean to you, dude. These are tournaments, and tournament rules usually are, if both ACUs detonate, it's a rematch. And you guys did not rematch. So, come on. Please, do not disqualify yourself. Those at home, don't do that. Anyhow, Wakanda, you played well, except for the Control K at the end. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much. We're going to move on to the next set of players. Welcome back. We got the next match between these lovely players. Let's see how they're going, and we're going to introduce them as we go. Oh, yeah, the map is Venus Forge. It is one of the new ones. It's wonderful. Join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server to get it. So we got Hope. He's spawning in as the white Aeon ACU, dropping down a land factory first. I wonder what else he's going to do. And then we got his opponent, Open, spawning in as the red Aeon Commander, dropping down an air factory first. So let's see what happens. Hope is an excellent player, and so is Open. We got double land, triple land versus a single land, double land, single air for Open. So yeah, Hope using these engineers as radar, or he's going to try to sat cap that. Hope using his engineer to heal his ACU, sees blood in the water. Open is down. Wow, Hope really saw that opportunity and he took it. So well played by Hope. He is up one. Let's see the next one. Alright, we're back on Iron's Gambit. I let some of the time pass so we could just get into it and see what the players are doing. Again, we got... Where's Hope? We got Hope spawning in as the yellow Cybern ACU. Ooh, he's Cybern this time. Dropping down a triple land factory opener. Telling his engineer to go and get his expansion almost immediately. And his opponent, we got Open spawning in as the yellow Aeon Commander, dropping down a bunch of eco, and he got his first land factory up. So let's see what happens. Let's speed this bad boy up. He went double land, as we can see. Open is used up some of that research. You could read it at home. It's going by too quick for me. Hope is pushing out and attacking. He's got his radar up front, and oh goodness, it looks like, ooh, that engineer never stood a chance. Oh, he got an anti-air tower without seeing air. That is not what you want to do. You got to know that your opponent's going air, and it looks like Hope is taking out a lot of stuff, and boom, down goes open. Hope's ACU still remains intact with over almost 9,000 hit points, over 8,000. That's what we like to see. So Hope wins this one. So well played their open and well played their Hope. So awesome job, guys. We'll be back with the next one. Welcome back. We got Alpha Hex versus Petit on Venus Forge. And Alpha Hex made that Eco Viewer, so give him some love on his YouTube channel. Click the link down below to subscribe to that. Anyhow, Alpha Hex is ecoing all the things. He is building a land factory and yeah, double land factory. So let's see what his opponent's doing. Uh-oh, looks like Petit is being tricky. He is spawning in as the white UEF ACU, pushed up forward and dropped a single land factory up in the middle landing. Does Alpha Hex know about it? I don't know. I wish I could see his radar range. And Petit, again, he wants to control this center area for some reason. And Petit trying to put down a point defense, but it's under attack already. It's in half health, and it's already down. Alpha Hex sucks up the delicious yummy mass, dat mass, yo. Destroys that factory, sucks up that delicious yummy mass, dat mass, yo. Alpha Hex partially dislodging Petit from his area. Alpha Hex putting a very strong position for this factory. Not a lot of places could attack it. And he's got that point defense where a shield could go up and defend it very, very easily. Alpha Hex trying to go around the back and put the herd on, but there's a point defense with a couple of tanks to defend. That point defense sure is taking a long time. Nope. Nope. The engineer is dead, and so is that point defense, and there's still 4 units left. Alpha Hex gets that Cobras. Slowly gonna whittle away at that heavy point defense. Alpha Hex making sure there's no expansions over here. He's gonna slowly pick mass extractors off. Alpha Hex is expanding over here, but oh, and he's starting to expand over here. Petit is expanding here and also putting down a factory. Not really going for the mass extractors for some reason. Uh-oh, that point defense is down, so that means Alpha Hex is gonna push in. Petit just control K'd and down he goes. Alpha Hex wins that one. So let's see what happens in the next one, shall we? Alright, welcome back. We are in one of my favorite maps. It is Thunder Pass. So let's speed this bad boy up and introduce the players and get on with it, shall we? And we got Alpha Hex down in the south, spawning in as the brown Cybernet ACU, doing an air factory first and ecoing all the things. He's got that Gemini out really fast. You saw him help assist that factory and make that happen. And we got Petit spawning in as the yellow Cybernet ACU, dropping on a double land factory opener. Alpha Hex saw you. He sees what's happening. Alpha Hex responds with a land factory of his own. So, yep, Petit doing a smart thing by spreading out, attacking early, but not early enough. They are loyalists over there. So Petit might want to think about building an air factory of his own. Getting a couple of anti-air towers, you know, this is only going to protect over here. Getting air of your own will be helpful. You might be behind, but you might be able to win. Because, especially if you get an anti-air tower over here and there and try to trick your opponent into fighting over it, you could do some work. Bit of an a fight, and Petit just control Ks. That, well, there was a, to be fair, there's a gantry there in the center. I wouldn't want to deal with that either. So, well played there, Petit. Well played there, Alpha Hex. So, Alpha Hex wins that set of 2. So, let's see what happens in the next one. And we're back with the match between Dr. He knows what I mean when I do that because he was in one of my streams being a butthead. I'm just kidding. He's awesome. Dr. Brer is awesome. Anyone that comes to my stream is awesome, and I haven't streamed in almost 2 months. I need to get on that. But anyhow, we got Dr. Dr. Brerer spawning in as the white Aeon Commander, dropping on a double land factory opener. And then we got Boot 2099A. We're just going to call him Boot. Spawning in as the purple Aeon ACU, dropping down a land factory in a research station. So let's see how they get on. So comment down below if you guys want me to what you call that, stream. I want to. I mean, technically I streamed with Titan RT last month, but I didn't stream on my own. So here's a little bit of a fight going on here. Comment down below if that stream counted, even though it wasn't my own. If you're okay with me going on other people's streams and try to elevate their stuff. So Dr. Brerer is breaking through, and boom, down goes Boot. So Boot is down, and Dr. Brerer is up one. So we'll be back. And we're back with Ishtar Cliffs. That is a cool looking map, don't you think? So anyhow, let's introduce the players. We got Dr. Brerer. Dr. Brerer spawning in as the white Aeon Commander. I hope he is actually a doctor and not just posing as one, because you could get in a lot of trouble for that, bucko. I'm just playing. But anyhow, Dr. Brerer spawning in as the white Aeon Commander, dropping on a double land factory opener. I like this plugging up the gap there, so that's a pretty good move there. And then we got his opponent, Boot 2099A, spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander, dropping on a double air factory opener. You got an air factory up here. He's got that engineer being built, and he's gonna get more stuff. I think it's kind of weird he went double air. It could be extremely surprising for his opponent. However, this is a small map, and you probably shouldn't go air. I mean, not double air at least. Going one air, that's fine. Not a bad spot for a point defense. I'd like to see a factory there. Getting engineers, sniping engineers is always a good thing. Man, that spooked his opponent really fast. Didn't you see that? He went, nope, don't want to run in that point defense in that choke point. But Dr. Brerer's smart. He now has MMLs. Wow, I like how... Okay, pushing in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? Dr. Brerer bit the dust, though. Well, that's what happens during a fast cast. The bombing run took him out super fast. So, well done there, Boot. Very surprising. I think that's what made it work. Dr. Brerer did not know what was happening. This is a small map. You don't see in a front to back like that, like forward, you know, north to south match like that. Maybe from here to here, northwest to southwest, or east, or whatever, southwest, southeast, verse, something like that. You know what I mean? From across, you could see air, but just like that, that's really short. So really cool there, Boot. I like that. So they are now tied for this. So let's move on. Alright, this should be the last one between Dr. Brerer and Boot 2099, but you never know. They might be an upset, not an upset, a draw, so we'll see what happens. So we got Dr. Brerer spawning in as the blue Aeon Commander, dropping on a double land factory opener. Usually you put them right next to your mass extractors to protect them, but, you know, you never know what people are doing. So we got Boot, well, I'm going too fast right now. We got Boot 2099A spawning in as the green Aeon Commander. He dropped down a double land factory opener, and they are both going at it right now. They are both expanding. Love it. And Boot went Harvog, so he's got the fast attack. He's got a... Man, he's going for that. Oh, he let it live. Why would you do that? No, you don't want to get up close against... wow, he does not have the unit advantage. He had the advantage doing damage. Now, oof. And Boot is control K'd. That's unfortunate. Now, to let you guys know why Boot lost and why Dr. Brerer won, Dr. Brer had tanks, right? This is a small map. You do not need bots unless you're going to try to raid. I mean, he did raid. Now, bots are squishier than tanks. Y'all know this, right? Everyone knows this. Look at that health pool. 1,500 starting, 1,800 with some veterancy or training. Now, this is a lot better, a lot less squishy. I mean, they're not better. They both have their uses, right? So if the boot hit and ran, killed that off, ran away, and then did that to this one, ran away, would have been a huge nuisance, taking as little losses as possible. Huge nuisance. And then he could have switched to tanks. That could have been a great threat. He could have kept these few bots alive, or could have made a few more, and had them run all the way around the map and just ambush the engineers here. That is the way to use the bots on this map. You don't just rush them in unless you have greater numbers and you can win. But rushing in against a bunch of tanks, you're just going to have a bad time as bots. So that's just a quick lesson. So anyhow, guys, sorry to talk your ear off. I just want you all to know that. So Dr. Brer wins this one. So good job, Dr. Brr. Moving on. All right, we're back on Venus Forge, and we got the man of the hour, Ixin, in this match. Ixin through this tournament. So if you have nothing else to say, comment down below. Thank you, Ixin. So Ixin is spawning in as the white Cyber Commander. He's got a second drops in a land factory, has a second land factory queued up. And then Oasi is his opponent, spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander, dropping down an air factory and then a land factory. Oasi is one of the best Aeon players out there. Ixin keeps his radar station alive. You do not want to go against an air player on this map who knows what they're doing without air yourself or anti-air, which Ixin has now built. So there's anti-air, and it's going to be a lot more difficult for Oasi to just bully him. They are both expanding. Gotta love it. Ooh, he took out that energy generator, but it was instantly rebuilt. The radar goes down, and the 1-2 punch, Oasi goes in and seals the deal. So well played there by Oasi. Awesome job there, Ixin. So Oasi is up one. We're going to move on to the next one. We're back with the second one between Ixin and Oasi on Powderhorn Mesa. Let's speed this up and introduce the players. We got Ixin spawning in as the white Cyber Commander, dropping down a triple land factory opener. This map is usually triple factory or die. And Oasi spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander. Yeah, he's purple Aeon Commander, dropping down a triple land factory opener, and he's going bots. Going bots against Cybran, not a bad deal whatsoever. The raiding party did get a mass extractor there, so that's quite good for Ixin. Bad for Oasi. So the longer this match goes, hey, sucking up delicious yummy mass, dat massio. The longer this match goes, the quicker Oasi, well, not quicker, but Oasi gets closer and closer to teleport. And as you can see, there's some tanks being switched in. You notice that halfway through, tanks come in. Ooh, that shield comes up at the last second. Ixin in the red. Almost doesn't make it away. Destroys the factory, but the factory's rebuilt. Going all bots once again. Oh, there's some tanks coming in. Oasi trying to stop Ixin from getting through. Ixin splitting his units. Trying to make something happen. We got Boda Booms here. We know what Boda Booms equal. Boda Booms are going to teleport. Good unit control. If you guys haven't... Ooh, yeah, bad positioning there. Should have structure detonated that. Ixin's looking much healthier there. Got jump jets on the Cybran units. We got teleport on the Aeon units. And there they are. Got that little guy teleporting all over. Uh-oh. Aeon is very dangerous when they get this many units. Heck, any faction is. And I think Ixin saw the writing on the wall and he controlled Cade. That was a pretty good match between great players. Awasi wins it though. Ixin had trouble being able to use his mask because he was constantly being attacked. And that's a difficult thing to deal with, is being attacked by a person like Awasi and trying to spend your mask. So Ixin did a great job against a great player. Not saying that Ixin is a great player, but he just was against one of the best Aeon players of all time. It is what it is. Great plays from both players. Honestly, excellent. Thank you for playing Ixin and Awasi. So, anyhow, we're moving on. Thank you so much. Welcome back. So this is day 2 of my casting for round 2 of Ixin's tournament. And I'm wondering if I should have Titan RT cast some of these and put them on my channel. Would that be something you guys would be interested in? Maybe I could get these out faster and give him more exposure and get more eyes on him, and maybe even get people to subscribe to him. Let me know in the comment down below and let me know what you think about that. I'll probably do it anyway just so we could get videos out faster. I'll just ask him and see what he thinks about it. I'm not trying to take free labor from him. But anyhow, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you. So anyhow, we got Loku. He's got a YouTube channel, by the way. Click the link down below to subscribe to him. He's spawning in as the red Cybern Commander, dropping down, what is that? A double land factory opener. So let's see how that works out for him. And then we got Big Bala spawning in as the blue UEF ACU, dropping down an air factory in a very unusual spot, and then a land factory, and he's scouting. So yeah, UEF need to be very, very careful because they don't have fighter bombers. Yeah, those guys are going to get absolutely annihilated. Lots of things getting wrecked. Bombers coming out. Good. Splitting units. Not a bad idea. You got adapters right there, but not using them. Taking out a mass extractor. 2 mass extractors. Not bad. Leaving units there to die. Bad news. Not a lot got done there, huh? But I like that Loku is expanding. Remember, this is a fast cast. And by the way, Alpha Hex sent me more pictures of, well, you even saw a video of the new Eco Viewer. Click the link down below to subscribe to him to be in the know. And he definitely has impressed me. I think he even sent me that to download and use, and Titan RT tested it out, which is really cool. Unfortunately, I'm already halfway through with the old Eco Viewer, and I'm not going to change it out right now. I'm going to work on it, play with it, maybe even get better at it. Ooh, core mass down. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same old, same old. Oh, come on, what's happening here? Bug Bala. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be plug and play, easy peasy. However, I still want a little time to get used to it. And plus, I want the consistency of the same Eco Viewer here. And it's a goodbye cast for the Eco Viewer. So bye-bye, Eco Viewer. This is the last one. So Big Bala gets boom-boomed by Loku. So, you know, oh wow, there were going to be some megas anyway, so Big Bala was going to have a really bad time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back with the next match in the series between Loku and Big Bala. The last map was Open Palms. I don't know if I mentioned that. And this one is Iron's Gambit. It is a community map made by the community for the community. Hopefully you guys have joined the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server and checked it out. So we got Loku spawning in as the red Cyber Commander once again, dropping down a double land factory opener and ecoing all the things. And then we got his opponent, Big Balla, spawning in as the orange UEFACU, dropping down a double land factory opener and then an air factory. It looks like Loku is pushing in with a point defense right there to get that center mass. Big Balla and Loku are expanding right now. That is the way to do it. Definitely want to do that. We got bombers and TML. Anti-air going up. Not bad. Smart putting that anti-air there. That really did a number on Big Balla's Air Force. Loku getting a radar on his forward factory. Would be better to have that underneath a factory shield, but too little too late for that. Somehow that got blown up, probably from TML or something like that. Oh, the Brackmen are here. Ooh, a core mass extractor bites the dust of... No way, not a second one. Alright, almost got a second one. Hope I didn't see units die because they sat there and got TML'd. Surely I didn't see that, right? Wow, that's they have really expanded. You love to see it. Now, Big Balla has had demolishers. I don't know how he's going to survive until that fat boy comes out. Even if that fat boy does come out, it's too little too late. And boom! Down goes Big Balla. So it looks like Loku won that one. Look at all that mass Loku is floating. That is 15,000 plus mass. 4,000 for Big Balla. What y'all doing? You guys gotta use that mass. Come on. Anyhow, it's a small map, and they were fighting fiercely in the middle, though that does happen. But congratulations, Loku. You won this one. And subscribe to him by clicking the link down below, guys. Great guy, great channel. And Big Balla, you did well. Awesome job. Better luck next time. So we're moving on to the next set of players. Thank you, guys. All right, and we're back with Johnny and Magic Turtle. Iron's Gambit. Oh my goodness, there's a little problem here for Magic Turtle. He must not be very magical today because he moved his commander a little bit before building. Anyhow, this is Iron's Gambit, of course, a wonderful community-made map. So we got O2 Johnny spawning in as the orange Cyber Commander, dropping on a double land factory opener, pushing up to the center, getting another land factory and a radar. And his opponent is Magic Turtle, spawning in as the blue UEFACU, dropping down a double land factory opener and a research station. So I'm going to speed it all the way up. Got a little bit of a fight here. Ooh, Magic. Man. Why is Johnny allowing this? He took out a couple of units just with two. Oh, that's got to be annoying. Yeah, Johnny's got some juice on this one. Yeah. I said juice, just to be clear. But, yeah, Johnny is really microwing hard. And there's not much that Magic Turtle could do. He could retreat into his shell, maybe? Wow, Magic Turtle survived that. But, for some reason, there's two gantries. Why? Oh, he doesn't have the energy. What is Johnny doing? He doesn't have the energy. Yeah, if you have... That's a lot of mass to be sitting there. But, okay, he's got the energy now. And out pops a Mega. Is that Mega even going to be used, though? And there we go. Look at that ACU just melt. And boom! Down goes Magic Turtle. Magic Turtle. I like Twaddles. No, down goes Magic Turtle. 0-2 Johnny wins this one. So Johnny's up 1. Let's see how they get on in the next match. And we're back with the second match between Johnny and Magic Turtle. Let's see what happens here. The map is Ishtar Cliffs, I believe. So let's introduce the players. We got 0-2 Johnny just rushing up into the center, dropping down a factory and a radar. He's spawning in as the orange Cybern Commander. He got 2 factories back at home. And we got Magic Turtle spawning in as the blue UEF ACU, dropping on a double land factory opener. Yeah, he's getting attacked right out the gate. Like, no, oh my goodness. Those Brackmen are actually very strong here in the choke. Point defense right on Johnny, but Johnny does not care. But now Johnny's point defense is doing some work. Building a factory in his opponent's area. That is diabolical. Hunkering. I don't know why he researched Hunker. So that means he had to quite literally, consciously research that. Use Hunker as his ACU is being pelted with no hope of getting out. At least Magic Turtle is true to his name. He turtled using that Hunker magic, but still got blowed up. But, well played there, Magic Turtle. The Hunker would have been well and good if there were a way out of that attack. But there wasn't. And that type of attack by Johnny was just rather unpredictable, and it's a lot to deal with. Factory on each side, not a bad idea, but when you're getting hammered at home, really hard to deal with. 1 expansion is enough to begin with, so doing more than 1, that would have been very difficult for the economy. And being attacked straight out like that, I mean, that is hard to defend, especially if you aren't expecting it. So, Johnny, awesome maneuver. Magic Turtle, sorry about that, man. That was just a tough break because that was a good move for Johnny and not a lot that could be done for Magic Turtle. So, well played, guys. Thank you for playing. I'll be on with the next. We're going to get on with the next people. And we are back with Mechanize vs. J Wix. Guys, Mechanize has a YouTube channel. He has a Russian channel. Click the link down below to check out Dawn of Mechanize. He's pretty cool. So he's spawning in as the purple Cybern Commander, dropping on a double land factory opener and a research station. Should really have your ACU build the slower to build things like research stations or land factories. That is just some advice in the future. And why don't even bother? Of course JWix is UEF. He's gotta be UEF. That's his jam. So JWix, OSS JWix, he's part of my clan, of course. He's spawning in as the orange UEF ACU, dropping on an air factory and then a double land factory opener. Gonna get some bombing run up there, runs off on there, and Mechanize, recognizing the threat that the bombers are pushing in and trying to stop it the best he could. Very difficult to deal with a guy like JWix. Ooh, JWix sucked up that delicious yummy mass, of that point defense. That point defense was destroyed, and JWix reclaimed that mass before his opponent could build on it. And I think Mechanize control Cade, knowing that he was donezo in this one. So, subscribe to Dawn of Mechanize. Good job there, JWix. He's up 1. The second match between Mechanize and JWix is on Venus Forge. Yeah, Venus Forge. Another community-made map. Join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server to get involved with that and be able to have access to community-made maps. The link is in the description down below. Anyhow, we got Mechanize spawning in as the yellow Cybern ACU, dropping on a double land factory opener. And then we got JWix spawning in as the orange UEF commander, dropping down a an air factory going bomber first. And then he's getting a land factory and causing a problem for Mechanize. Good place for a factory. Getting adapters, not a bad idea at all. Trying to keep expansions from happening. JWix is expanding very nicely. So plus 15 to verse plus 11 at this point. Tanks do have a little bit of the advantage in terms of range and health. Mechanize really wants to get in there to do some damage to the expansion, but they were point defense on the mass extractors, so that is massively going to help out JWix here. JWix rebuilds that mass extractor. Each mass extractor is now dangerous. Yeah. Oh my goodness. JWix has expanded into Mechanize's expansion. Mechanize is floating a lot of mass. He can't even spend it. He doesn't have room for it. JWix going for the throat. There's a bit of an attack here. Oh, sandwiching. Oh my goodness. JWix is in trouble, except for he's not, because there's a lot of point defense in which Mechanize was really close to. And Mechanize control. Oh, no, Mechanize got attacked. We missed that. Unfortunately, there was bombers everywhere and a bunch of units coming in from what would have been Mechanize's, what would you call that, his natural expansion. So JWix just expanded all over. Yeah, he's got every island except for his opponent. So that was crazy. So anyhow, Mechanize, great job against an amazing player. Not saying that Mechanize isn't an amazing player. Mechanize is an amazing player, but JWix is just fantastic. So awesome job, JWix. You won that one. So moving on, guys. Thank you. We are back with Iron Commander versus Gilgamesh on Open Palms. So let's see what goes on. The one, the only Iron Commander is spawning in as the blue Serenity. So you're dropping on an air factory and a double land factory opener. By the way, Iron Commander has a YouTube channel. Click the link down below to subscribe to him. And then we got the Epic of Gilgamesh spawning in as the white Aeon Commander, dropping down an air factory, a land factory, then queuing up for 2 more land factories. Going for his expansion. Very nice. Smart enough not to build in back versus Cybran. Gotta love it. Gotta love that. Nice. He's got air to counter the air of Iron Commander, but Iron Commander stopped building air. Bombing run does very little, except for lose planes. Got a bit of a fight down here. Iron Commander does a run by. Bots do extremely high damage. They move very, very fast. Look at that. You do not want that going through your base. And while that was happening, some of those forces of Iron Commander has taken advantage of the distraction. Ooh. Unit detonate doing devastating damage. Yeah, lots of destruction down here with just a small force. Ooh, teleport. Teleport getting some work done. Lots of bombers. Really should be going after units at this point. Those bombers all died. Wow, they all died. And Gilgamesh is somehow... boom! Down he goes. And so wrote the Epic of Gilgamesh. So wrote the Epic of Gilgamesh. So Iron Commander is up 1. We will be right back. We are back on Thunder Pines. The Thunder Pines? No, Thunder Pass. My goodness, Thunder Pines. What is up with my thinking? So anyhow, it's Thunder Pass. It is a pro favorite. And if you want it, you got to join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server by clicking the link down below. And we got Iron Commander spawning in as the blue Cyber ACU, dropping on a triple land factory opener. And then his opponent, the Epic of Gilgamesh, spawning in as the white Aeon Commander, dropping on a double land factory opener. And Iron Commander wastes no time. He's going for that little expansion there. Yeah. Everything gone. That's the and his ACU's up in the face. Wow, that's a good distraction, by the way. Wow. Iron Commander survives. Hunkers. Survives off of just over 6,000 health. Very well played there, Iron Commander, and awesome job there, Gilgamesh. Iron Commander wins this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. And here we are with Nuclear Pizza versus Fiery Ketchup. Why I was going to say Ketchup. Fiery Ketchup on Venus Forge. So let's speed it up and let's introduce the players. We got the one, the only Nuclear Pizza spawning in as the green Aeon Commander, dropping on a land factory. Dropping down a bunch of eco and promising you defeat in 30 minutes or less, or it's absolutely free. Did you really think I wasn't going to say that joke? Come on, you know me by now. And then his opponent, we got Fiery Ketchup spawning in as the blue Cyber ACU, dropping down an air factory. So he's scouting all the things. Let's see what happens here. Iron Commander pretty much committing the land at this moment. He went Harvogs, probably going anti-air. Getting a factory at his expansion. Pretty early expansion. It's only 4 minutes in. He's got 2 expansions. His eco is doing pretty good, but he hasn't finished his base up yet. Probably going for the tightly packed mass extractors to be able to defend. Long range point defense. Yep, there we go. And boom, down goes Fiery Ketchup. So yeah, I think Nuclear Pizza built his stuff. See, like, this is a nice little cluster. So an anti-air on this factory could easily defend it. Not building out there because look at that distance. He'd have to have an anti-air tower here and here to defend all of that. So pretty good idea to keep out from the edges of the map, right? So very well done by Nuclear Pizza. Nice try, Fiery Ketchup. We'll be back. Match 2 between Nuclear Pizza and Fiery Ketchup is occurring on Open Palms. So let's get on with it. Or it did occur. Not is occurring now because this replays past tense, right? So anyway, we got Nuclear Pizza spawning in as the green Aeon Commander, dropping on a double land factory opener. Promising you defeat in 30 minutes or less. Of course, I'm making that joke again. Come on, guys. You owe him a tip from the last one. And then we got Fiery Ketchup spawning in as the blue Cyber ACU, dropping down a air factory and scouting. Very big threat. Well, not at the moment, but it will be a giant threat as soon as there's enough air. And if Nuclear Pizza doesn't do anything about it, he's going to have a hard time. Smart not building in back against air or Cybern. Nuclear Pizza is choosing spots where he could easily defend with a single land factory's anti-air. Fiery Ketchup is expanding in back. Got an engineer for the radar. There is no forward radar, but the engineer is there for the radar suite that is on it. And being able to build things and repair things is a pretty good perk as well. See, repairing things is free on this game, and now that just made that a much healthier tank. It's better than building a new one. Building new ones cost mass and energy. Oh my goodness, I don't have it at plus 10. Oopsie. I was wondering why it was taking so long. I'm like, man, they're really just being gentlemen. Wow, being surrounded, point defense. Yep, pizza is sucking up delicious, yummy mass. That mass, yo. Wow, sucked up the factory, just non-relenting. And down goes Fiery Ketchup. Nice try there, nice try there, Fiery Ketchup. I mean, there was not a lot that could be done against a point defense creep versus Cybran if you don't have Cobras unlocked. So, very nasty position to be in because, well, long-range point defense versus your point defense? No. The long-range point defense is supreme. It's the best point defense in the game. So, unfortunately, it does its job well. So Nuclear Pizza, well done. Everyone needs to tip Nuclear Pizza because, well, he brought defeat in 30 minutes or less. So well done, Fiery Ketchup. Great job, Nuclear Pizza. Yeah, you won this one, and we'll be on with the next set of players. The match between HVK Legend and Wizard has occurred. I need to start remembering to speak in past tense. Occurred on Thunder Pass. So let's see what's going on here. HVK Legend is spawning in as the red Cybran ACU, dropping down a land factory opener. And his opponent is Wizard. Cool guy. Spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander, dropping down an air factory and then a land factory. The reason why I say Wizard is cool is because he donated to my Ko-Fi account. Thank you for that, by the way. And he joins my streams when I do them. I'm sorry I haven't in a while. So you guys are awesome. I will do it again when I'm done with some of my projects. I have a lot. Nice little bombing runs. Doing an awesome job taking out a bunch of units. Wizard gets Boda Booms. Boda Booms are incredibly powerful. The anti-air of the adapters are, wow, did not save that poor NG. That poor NG did not live to see another day. A large group of Wizard's units. We got those Boda Booms in there, making them extremely strong. Don't want to stick around and lose units due to TML, not a thing you want. Wizard trying to get some stuff done, but there's good anti-air there for HVK Legend. So you gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to the guy. We got a Cybran Death Ball here. A little of everything. What? Why would you move your ACU out of position against Aeon at minute 13? Well, it looks like HVK was right there and got snippety sniped. That's unfortunate. Well played there, Wizard. Good eye. Definitely saw what read the room and took action. So be careful, HVK Wizard. Wait, HVK Legend, because Aeon, that teleport, it is very balanced. Of course, I'm playing. It is balanced, but it's very hard to deal with. So, yeah. We're moving on. The second game between HVK Legend and Wizard. It's on Open Palms. So, we got HVK... Did I say HVK Wizard? What is wrong with me? HVK Legend and versus Wizard. I'm having a hard time, guys. I'm very tired. I need a nap. So, HVK Legend is spawning in as the red Cybran Commander, dropping down an air factory first. At a minute in, oof, that's going to be rough. And then we got Wizard spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander, dropping down an air factory and then a land factory. Yeah, you want to get that air factory up as soon as possible. And a minute in, oof. Little bit late. Well, a lot of bit late. But it's okay. I think you want to get that air. Well, maybe a minute's fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. Again, I'm tired, guys. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, but seriously. Ooh, nice little pickup there. Nice pickup. HVK Legend is ahead in air. What am I talking about? A minute. This was just a absolute cleanup. An absolute cleanup. Ooh, Wizard building and back when you lose air. Not good. And against Cybran. Wow, HVK Legend went 2 air factories. That is quite the risk. But I think he's got a commanding lead on the air, so it's okay. Yeah, if he attacks these guys now, they're probably all gonna die. Oh, I'm not plus 10. Wow. See you guys, I'm sleepy. Probably should go. Yeah, there you go. Get that engineer. Getting that factory. That is a lot of. It's a lot of planes. A lot of planes by minute 7. And there's a 3rd air factory. Yeah. Yeah, we see what HVK Legend, what he's doing. Might as well get that radar. Yep, start attacking and around back. Oh, no, gotta defend. Wow. That army just got annihilated. I mean, once you get that critical mass of air units, not much you could do. Not much your opponent could do. And getting more air factories, yeah. And that was a snipe. Boom. Down goes Wizard. Very well done there, HVK Legend. Not bad for me going, oof, rough at 1 minute building an air factory. Maybe that is late. I think I prefer faster, but, you know, it worked out for you. So what the heck do I know? Very well played there, HVK Legend. Okay, now they're tied. So let's see who wins this set. We'll be back. This should be the last match of round 2 unless they draw and they have to rematch. We'll see how this goes. The map is Powderhorn Mesa. It's between HVK Legend and Wizard. I have to say HVK Legend over and over again because I will say his name wrong like I did last time. So here we go. We got HVK Legend spawning in as the red Cyber Commander, dropping down a land factory and pushing to the center to build another land factory and a radar. And his opponent, Wizard, spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander, dropping down an air factory first. A very interesting build considering air, the rush distance is very, very short. So this could either be a great thing or a very, very bad thing for Wizard. Although those air units will come in handy toward the end and middle of the game. Just gonna let the engineer survive. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Really had their chance to do some economic damage. Got the adapter in back, but another one shows up. Looks like HVK Legend is expanding. That is the smart thing to do. But Wizard is expanding in back, which is the right thing for him to do, because HVK Legend has chosen easily defendable areas, whereas Wizard doesn't have to worry as much to defend. Wow, Structure Detonate not doing a whole lot. Structure Detonate doing a whole lot this second time, though. Wizard needs to be careful because, oh, just like that, teleporting in and getting his entire army almost utterly annihilated. He may have shields. Uh-oh! HVK Legend has broken through with his units. It looks like a Hail Mary from Wizard. He's pushing in with his AC. Oh! Oh! And teleport is the most balanced ability in the game. You saw it here, guys. I'm kidding. What happened there was HVK Legend was going to try to seal the deal, but Wizard said, "Nah, I'm going to calm walk over into your base and teleport on your commander." And that's how a winning position turns into a losing one, because teleport and jump jet, things like that, close distances so quick and change the battlefield in a blink of an eye. As you saw, that winning position went to a losing one. So very well, extremely well played there, Wizard. Very exciting. Thank you for doing that, HVK Legend. Better luck next time. Obviously, HVK Legend is an excellent player. Just was not thinking about the ramifications of teleport. I mean, there were shields on the units. You had to know that was coming, especially at minute 17 in the game. So well played by both players. Thank you guys so much. So if you don't know what you want to say in my comments section, if you want to help me out by commenting, let me know if you are down with Titan RT commenting on some of my videos. If he's willing to do it, I might have him do a video or two or a couple of these fast casts so that they could get out sooner and faster and to give him more exposure to you guys. So, you know, he's a cool dude, and if you guys are open to, you know, other people being on my channel like that to give them more exposure, let me know. If not, well, I might do it anyway. Who knows? We'll see. And I know that sounds bad, but I just want to see how you feel about it, right? But I haven't even asked Titan RT yet. Why am I telling you now? That's silly. This is weird. He might find out this way and go, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, am I?" And just say, "Screw off." Still speaks. I'm kidding. Titan RT is a very cool guy, which you should subscribe to him, by the way. And you should definitely check out the Supreme Commander 2 tournament, the 15-year tournament, the anniversary tournament happening March 29th, 2025. You got to join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server to be involved and to be in the know. Definitely check out Titan RT's stream for that. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. So I'm going to end this share with your friend. No. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because it helps me out, send a replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com, or do like everyone did. They just uploaded theirs into where they needed to be for the tournament. I downloaded them, and here we are. Thank you, Ixin, for making sure they were uploaded. This is Ixin's part of the 15-year anniversary tournament as well, by the way. So this tournament he did by himself. So yeah, got to give him some love. Thank you, guys. Yeah, and you could also send your replays by joining the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server, going to #replays for Still Speaks, uploading them there. Oh, Wizard won. Wait, yeah, Wizard did win. Wow, I need sleep, guys. I gotta finish this. I'm so sorry. Wow, that's embarrassing. But I'm just gonna leave it in because, you know, I just had a busy week, and I'm doing my best. So, anyhow, join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server, upload your replay at #replays for Still Speaks, and add me and be patient, or direct message me from the Discord server. Only do one of those. Do more than one, I will be upset. Just do one, and I will get to your replay, maybe. More than likely, but if not, well, sorry. I can't do everyone's replay. But, you know, yeah, you guys are awesome. Cue Alphex's ad now.
What? You still haven't joined the biggest Supreme Commander 2 Discord in the world with over 1,000? 2,000? You have General, Hall of Fame, all the YouTube channels, all the YouTube videos, streaming, don't worry about that. Ask for some help, post some memes, send some replays, find a game, death chat. We even have a channel for all the Xbox Subcom 2 players. So what are you waiting for? Click the first link in the video description or just type Supreme Commander 2 in this thing that nobody will ever use. You should join now!
Comment down below, say something nice about the players, about the game. Again, if you have nothing else to say, thank you Ixin. And let me know if you're down with having people like Titan RT on my channel for their exposure and to help me get these giant projects out the door faster, because yeah, that might be a huge help actually. So yeah, thank you for even considering it. So let me know if you like what I do and you want to support this channel. A Patreon page, click the link down below to get involved with that. That'd be very helpful. And if you guys also, and I think Titan RT is now a patron. So thank you for being a patron. I think I got a cone and Titan RT. I got to remember to put Titan RT's logo up on this. Dude, Titan RT, you're awesome. Thank you so much. And if you want to support this channel monetarily, it doesn't have, you could give me as little as $5 once, call it a day, or it could be a subscription service, or you could give me more, whatever. I have a Ko-Fi account. Mr. Wizard was a Ko-Fi member. Well, he gave me money. What's that guy's name? Nuclear Pizza, Dr. Pearl, Anonymous, Chabot, lots of people. Thank you guys. A huge thank you to Alex and Anonymous, and a gigantic thank you to Colin 300. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you. Thank you. So yeah, and if you want to support this channel without spending any money, I got you, don't worry. Just watch my videos all the way through, because YouTube cares about watch time hours. Comment, like, subscribe, feed the YouTube algorithm. That helps me out. And if you want to help me out even more and be the most amazing you could be, is click the link down below. Check out my band. We're called King of Cups. We're on YouTube. Check out our videos all the way through. Watch them all the way through. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all that stuff. Helps me out so much. And if you want to be the most amazing possible, click the link down below. Go to King of Cups, Spotify. Follow us, because Spotify cares about engagement. Add Missing You to a playlist. Listen to it 4 or 5 times through, all the way through. Helps me out more than you know. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. So I'm going to end this. Share with your friends, family, and foes. If you need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, G.